Welcome, guys, to the Smart Couple podcast and show, Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, live here on Facebook and Instagram. And today we got a good question that I want to answer, and then I'm going to take a couple more questions live from you. Ending relationships. That's what this question's about. Ending relationships. So this one's from Shelby in San Jose. Cali, what's up? So Shelby asks, how do I respectfully end a relationship with someone that won't see me in person, won't talk to me on the phone, or if I say anything serious by text, he disappears, in a way that invites a healthy relationship to come forward with someone else? In other words, she's asking, how do I end a relationship respectfully with someone who's basically blowing me off? How do I do it in a way that invites a healthy relationship moving forward? And then she gives us a little backstory here. I've been working on myself through a romantic relationship for about 1.5 years now. We really seem to connect deeply. When we are together, which is very minimal, yet it's not enough for him to stay in the relationship so that it goes anywhere significant. I feel like I'm just lingering in this relationship that I still have feelings for, and it's not at the level of commitment I want. I've heard you mention something along the lines of, when you end a relationship, you set the stage for your next relationship. Hopefully that's what I heard. Okay, this is a good one. Again, basically Shelby's asking, how do I end a relationship and not repeat patterns moving forward? How do I be a mature adult here? What I love about your question, Shelby, is this guy doesn't sound very available. Sounds like a long distance relationship, or you just rarely see each other. And as I've said before, people, you set your life up to tolerate the amount of intimacy you can handle. So a lot of people will claim they want a relationship. They're like, oh man, I want to find the one, or I don't want to be single anymore, etc. And then they'll work 60 hours a week because they love what they do, let's say, or they're really stressed about money. You're not that available. If you work 60 or 70 hours a week, guys, that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for a relationship. But people will enter those relationships because that's the level at which they are able to tolerate closeness. And I'm not just talking about the 70-hour-a-week person. I'm talking about you also, if you're dating that person. Why would you date someone who's not available? Because you can only handle so much closeness also. If you want more closeness, you go find someone who's available for that. Okay. Yeah, I figured this one out years ago when I was onto myself about this, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Shelby, you're doing it. Just to have this much awareness is, number one, outstanding. So you're on the right track. This is really good for you. Okay. Yeah, you are on the right track. So here's the next thing. How do you end a relationship respectfully? I did a video of this a couple of years ago, which I'll include in the show notes here. And the video basically said this. You be direct with people. You say, hey, so-and-so, Julie, Fred, I need more here. And then you can provide me, you're busy. We don't see each other that much. And I'm realizing I dig you a lot, and I want someone who's actually more available and will spend more time with me and commit to hanging with me a lot more. And I've asked you to do that. You seem to not want to do that. So I'm moving on, and I want to end our relationship because I just need more. And this isn't, I'm not making you wrong. I'm just like, what I love about you is you care about what you care about, and look at your life. You are spending your time doing all these great things. And then I don't feel like a priority. So I want to feel more like a priority. So because I value myself, I'm going to go find someone who is available for the level of intimacy that I want, which is more than what we have. Okay. Boom. What did I just do? I'm direct. I'm honest. I'm truthful. I'm not blaming him, right? In this case, Shelby's guy. I'm like, I'm just pointing out the obvious, and we try to get a shared reality. Look, it seems like you're really busy with work or music or whatever you're into, and you aren't that available to hang with me because you live in Missouri or I live in Utah, or whatever the facts are. You try to get a shared reality around that, which is one of the tools we teach in the relationship school. And you get on the same page, and it's like, yeah, given that, I can't do that. I want something more than that, than what you're able to provide me. Great. Okay. So people make breaking up very complicated. Now I get that when there's kids involved or there's finances merged or your heartstrings are really caught up in this, whether it's, long distance or not, it's big feelings and emotions are involved. So I understand. And the more direct and honest you can be, the better. I'm obviously not a fan of blaming and pointing the finger at the other person. You got to take responsibility for that. You're not available for this kind of relationship. You got to say, look, I'm not available for a once a week relationship. I'm more available than that. I'm not up for that. I want more, so I'm going to move on. See, I'm not pointing the finger like you're not available and you're a jerk and you never call me and you never text me back, and that's child games. So we're not going to do that. Just take responsibility and go after what you want. When people don't find themselves in relationships that they want, it's because you don't believe you can have it. You don't feel like you deserve it. So you need to work on your inner psychology there to get it to the point where you feel like you deserve and you can own that genuinely. In fact, today in the relationship school, that's what we're talking about, is self-worth, because you can't talk about relationships without talking about self-worth. At a certain point, it's like self-worth just comes up. So we are going to rock it out today in one of our final classes in the 9-month training. All right. And if you want to get involved in that next year, I recommend that, because you can have a different self-worth. All right. You can actually increase your net worth inside your own heart, which is your self-worth. All right. So there you go, Shelby. Thanks for the question. Yeah, go get it. And again, just way to go for where you're at and wanting to do this maturely and stand up for yourself. You're demonstrating right now that you're valuing yourself more than you did just a few months ago, probably even. So hell yeah. All right, here's your action step. Guys, just be direct with someone today. Whether you're ending a relationship or you have a challenging friendship, be direct with people. All right, it's going to be uncomfortable, yes. And it's going to go a long way. Be direct with people, okay? Now, if you want to learn skills like this on a regular basis, you join the relationship school in some way. The most affordable way you can do that is to join the Relationship School Roots community, where we do calls like this every 2 weeks, and you get access to me. And I coach you on your specific situation, and we've got people that have been in there for a couple of years, a couple of months. It's an amazing growth development-oriented community, and I'd love to see you in there. Go to jasongaddis.com/roots if you want to apply. All right, and we'll see you next time.